Live from KTVN Reno, you're watching 2 News at 5:30.
I'm very proud. I'm very proud and looking forward to working with the whole building.
Greg Smith is the newest member of the State Assembly taking the oath of office today. Continuing coverage of the 2019 legislature tops 2 News at 5:30. And Smith represents District 30, which was vacated when former Assemblyman Mike Sprinkle resigned over sexual harassment allegations 2 weeks ago. I'm Landon Miller.
I'm Kristen Remington. Thanks for keeping it here. The new Assemblyman is also filling a seat once held by his late wife, Senator Debbie Smith. Paul Nelson spoke with the new Assemblyman and some of his colleagues today. And Paul, what does he bring to the table?
Well, he's got a background in construction and wildlife conservation, Kristen, but he says he's focusing on a lot more than that. Stepping into this position almost halfway through the session may not be ideal, but he says he's ready for the challenge.
It is an enormous honor and privilege to be able to swear in my neighbor, Greg Smith, to the new Assembly seat.
Greg Smith took the oath of office, raising his left hand because his right biceps is recovering from surgery. But it wasn't enough to stop him from becoming Nevada's newest lawmaker.
Congratulations, Greg.
Thank you for donating him to us for the remainder of the session.
Family members joined him for his first day. The Sparks resident takes over for former Assemblyman Mike Sprinkle, but he won't work on the same committees. He'll be on 3 of them starting tomorrow.
I don't have an agenda at this point. I just want to move in and basically run with what's here existing and keep the ball moving forward.
He admits his first day was busy, saying it was a lot like drinking through a fire hose.
It's going to be a little overwhelming, but I think with the support of my colleagues, I think they're going to get me up to speed fairly quickly.
Smith says he wants to help make life better for Nevadans, focusing on education and economic growth. He says his biggest strength comes from his late wife, Debbie. She died of cancer 3 years ago after serving in the Assembly and Senate.
I learned a lot from watching her solve problems, tough problems, and I learned how to do that just by watching her do it. So I hope to carry that forward from here.
He says bipartisanship is important, and his colleagues say they're looking forward to working with him.
I hope that, like others, he'll be able to work across the aisle and have good ideas going back and forth. I hope that he'll speak to the rural legislators a little bit more. There's very few of us.
He has a lot of reading to do, and we know he's capable of it. We are confident that he's going to do a great job in representing the people of District 30 in this role.
A lot of lawmakers already know Smith, partly because of the community we live in, but also because so many of them worked with Debbie Smith. He told me he could never live up to her accomplishments, but says he's certainly going to try. Covering the 2019 legislature live in the newsroom, Paul Nelson, 2 News.
Paul, thank you.